The woman comments that she's going to give all that money to be able to stay with her husband. But the girl does not like the proposal very much. Moments before, the neighbor asks the girl what's new, because she hasn't seen her for a while, and how her marriage is going. She says that she didn't want to complain about her husband, but he could have been better. The woman says that her friend's husband seems like a good person and an excellent husband. The girl says that it could still be better, and says that her husband could give her more financial return. The neighbor says that the important thing is that the husband is a partner, and money is not everything. The girl says that the bad thing is that the bills are late. The neighbor says it's normal to have financial problems, because everyone goes through it. The girl says that the debts are very high. The neighbor then says that she thinks she can help both of them. The girl asks how she was going to help them. The neighbor tells her that she will give all that money to her in exchange for letting her spend a night with her husband. The girl asks what an absurd proposal this is. The woman comments that she just wants to combine the useful with the pleasant, as she thinks her husband is very handsome, and says that she will give him all that money for her if she grants him one night. The girl asks if it really will be just one night and nothing more. The neighbor comments that yes, but that she can at least make love to her husband. The girl says that this proposal is crazy, but the money would help her a lot. The neighbor boldly says that everyone will win, she will have her night of love with her husband, and the girl with all that money. The girl says that she will ask her husband if he accepts. The man comes home and greets the two. The girl says that she is just talking to the neighbor. The man asks about the money. The neighbor replies that it is so that she can make love to him. The husband tells his wife what the conversation is about. The girl says that the neighbor is going to give her all that money to spend one night with him. The man says that the proposal is very indecent, and asks if she considered accepting it. The girl says that with that money, they could pay a good part of the debts. The neighbor really wants them to accept the proposal, says she's going to triple the amount. The girl is stunned by the money, and tells her husband to think about it. The husband says the wife is crazy to even think about it, as they are married. The neighbor asks them to come to an agreement soon, as she is in a hurry. The girl asks her to wait, as she is going to talk to her husband. The girl tells her husband that this is their chance to pay off their debts, and there will still be money left. The man questions the woman if she really wants him to make love to another woman because of money. The girl asks him to think about it, because in addition to paying the debts, the two can even take a vacation and travel. The man continues to deny it, and says he doesn't believe the woman wants him to make love to someone else in exchange for a simple vacation. She asks her husband to stop being silly, because it's only one night. The man says he's going to pretend she didn't even say that. The two return to the room. The neighbor asks what their decision is. The man will say no, but the wife interrupts and says that her husband has accepted. He then says that he will wait for the neighbor in the room. She laughs, and says that she knew they would accept. The girl asks if it will be just one time, and if she is going to go after her husband. The neighbor says no, because she just wants to satisfy herself, and then she won't care about her husband. The girl asks for the money. The neighbor says only after she finishes. The girl asks what guarantee they have that she will pay him after making love to her husband. The neighbor then says that she'll give you half, and the other half when she's finished. The girl then accepts the deal. The neighbor says she's going upstairs to take advantage of the moment. The man in the room keeps talking to himself that he can't do this, because he is faithful, and this whole situation is wrong. He stops and thinks the woman wants financial freedom, and says she's going to do it. Then he says better than not. The neighbor enters the room and asks if he is ready. The man comments that he better not do it, because for him it will be a betrayal. She tells him to be calm and to relax, as she will be very affectionate. He takes a deep breath. The neighbor asks him to sit down. The man still doesn't want to do that. The woman asks him to sit down, because she wants to talk to him about something serious. The man sits down and asks what she wants to talk about. The neighbor starts to say that she thinks the man is attractive and nice, but she doesn't want to make love to him. He asks why she made that proposal then. The neighbor comments that she did all this in order to unmask the girl and for him to see who she really is. The man asks what she is talking about, as the girl has been his wife for years. The neighbor comments that she knows, and she has been taking advantage of him for years. The man comes home from work, says good night, and greets his wife. The girl asks how he had the courage to do this to her. He replies that he didn't do anything, and was working. The girl says he went out, and didn't leave anything to eat at home. The man says the fridge is full, and so are the cupboards. The girl comments that she doesn't have anything ready, and he hasn't made anything to eat. The man says he was tired and had to work. The girl says she doesn't want to know, and he won't go into the house until he brings her something to eat. The man comments that he is quite tired from work, and asks if there is any way she can make something to eat at home. The girl says no, and that he should bring something to eat soon, as he is hungry. The man takes a deep breath, and says he'll get her something then. The neighbor tells him that the girl only exploits him and doesn't give him the value he owes. She remembers one more situation. He's bringing the heavy purchases by himself, and the girl keeps calling him slow and urging him on. He drops the groceries. And the girl keeps calling him useless. He says it's too heavy. He, exhausted, drops once more. The girl calls him useless and says that she will help, because he is not even fit to carry anything. The neighbor observes the girl's cruel attitude. And she says that the man suffers with her. Another moment she asks if he made the coffee she ordered. The man says yes, and says he was going to take it. She asks to serve it soon then, because when she wakes up, she needs to drink coffee. He then serves you the coffee. She drinks, and says she looks horrible, and says her husband isn't even good for making coffee. He takes a deep breath, upset about what happened. The man asks the neighbor if she noticed that too, because he thought it was in her head. The neighbor says that not only her, but the whole neighborhood already, and everyone comments. The girl with the money in her hand says that her useless husband was good for something. Her friend arrives and greets her. The girl asks her friend to keep her voice down. The friend asks why. The girl says her husband is upstairs with the neighbor. The friend asks what they are doing. The girl explains that the neighbor gave her that money and will give her more when she finishes making love to her husband. The friend asks if she left. The girl says her husband is good for nothing, and now at least he's good for something. The friend asks if she isn't jealous. The girl says that she is not there, and when the neighbor gives her the rest of the money, she will take it and leave. The friend says that she is right, that she has to enjoy life, and says not to forget about her. Those upstairs finish and close the bedroom door, and the girl asks her friend to leave. The girl says that she was waiting for the two of them. The girl asks if her husband liked it. He calls her a dick face. The girl says that he is ungrateful, because she gave him an opportunity to make love to another woman. The man comments that he wants a divorce. The girl makes fun of her and says that she just got another one and that she doesn't want her anymore. The man comments that he didn't do anything to the neighbor. The girl says she doesn't care and won't return the money. The neighbor says she doesn't care about the money, and the only thing she did was open the man's eyes, who she really is. The girl asks what the neighbor means. She then tells what she did in the bedroom with her husband. The man says the neighbor opened his eyes and showed him who she really is. The girl says that the neighbor is lying and asks him not to believe her. The neighbor says it's not a lie, because even the whole neighborhood knows, and now he has opened his eyes. The girl talks to the man. The neighbor says that, because she wants to be with him. The neighbor says that she really has a crush on the man, but that has nothing to do with the situation, which is that he realizes that the girl is mean to him and exploitative. The man tells the girl to leave his house. She says the house is hers too. The man comments that she never put a penny in the expenses, and she has nothing there. The girl says that she will call a lawyer, threatening the man. He tells her that she can do whatever she wants, but there, she won't stay anymore. The girl says that she won't argue with him anymore, and takes the money from the neighbor's hand and says that money is now hers. The man tells her to return the money. The girl says she doesn't care if she leaves the house, because now she's going to take advantage of that money. The neighbor tells him to let her go with the money, because she doesn't care. The girl mocks and says that she will, and tells the neighbor to be careful, because the man will never forget her. The man asks why he let her go with the money. The neighbor laughs and says the money is fake. The man says that the neighbor was smart, and thanks her for opening his eyes to show who that viper was. The neighbor says she knows how to really say thank you, and invites him into her room. The man asks if it's just going to be one time. She laughs and says it will be the first of many. And the two go up to the bedroom.